Okay, this is Michael Choi from Belinda High School. We're going to be covering ICT lesson 5.1 from the Advanced Computer Science. So let's get started. We're going to start with the public class Piggy Bank tester. Create our main, public, static, void, main, string, arguments. What the heck? Oh. And we're going to be creating 3 piggy banks. So piggy bank, bank 1 equals new piggy bank. There's various ways to do this. For time's sake, I'm going to do the easiest way, and at the end of the video, I'll show you the harder way after. It requires some knowledge about if statements and modulus. But since we already learned modulus, you should know that. And we're going to have 6 arguments in the parameter. You guys should know what those terms mean. The arguments will be our pennies, our nickels, our dimes, our quarters, our half dollars, and our dollars. And just to make it a little bit more interesting, let's call it, we have 3 pennies, 5 nickels, 2 dimes, 7 quarters, 2 half dollars, and 14 actual dollars. And for our last one, we're going to be making a copy constructor, and the copy constructor will copy bank 1's account. And at the end, we're going to print out the amount of cents it has. System.out.print line. Bank 1 has bank 1 dot get balance. We're going to call get balance the amount of money it currently has. So we're going to need to make that method in our currently blank piggybank.java. Cents. And we're going to copy that for all 3. So it's basically just going to print out how many cents we have. Bank 2 and bank 3. Don't forget to replace these after you copy and paste. So next we're going to start on our piggy bank. So public class piggy bank. And we're going to make 3 constructors, public, piggy bank. Mr. Elliott has a good point. You should definitely be lazy when you code. And the 3 values we'll need are, the 6 values we're going to need are the my penny, my dimes, so on and so forth. So make those 3 values, my pennies, my nickels, my dimes, my quarters, my half dollars, and my dollars. Now, just to save time, you guys should know what to do from here. We're going to make 3. We're gonna set 6 variables to 0, and those are all our coin values. And next we're going to make 3 other constructors. And the 3 other constructors will be our normal constructor and our copy constructor. And our normal constructor will have, it's going to have 6 parameters. The parameters are going to be, or 6 arguments, I'm sorry. And they're going to be pennies, nickels, dimes. One important thing to note is the my pennies, my dimes are all different than the actual parameters. So this is what the user feeds the constructor when it's being created. half dollars, and integer dollars. And when you're formatting this, if you notice, we have quite a bit of arguments. What we're gonna do is enter, and if it doesn't format that, like let's say it looks like this, format it so they match like this. It's just it's a preference, and it makes your code look a little cleaner. And what we're gonna do for this is just set these to pennies, so on and so forth. And I actually have this written out, so let me just copy and paste that. So after that, we're gonna make our final constructor, which is the copy constructor. Like I said again, this is gonna be kind of boring. Oh, well, I don't think I said this yet, but this is exactly like the other video, except it's easier actually, because you don't have to import the GPJAW or create the sketchpad or anything. And you should be fairly you should understand pretty much what I'm doing right now. You're just calling upon the other piggy bank that my pennies, my nickels, so on and so forth. Next, we're going to be creating all the accessors, and the accessors, as my personal preference, I like to put them all at the bottom, because the things you're probably going to have errors with and you're going to have to change are like up here. Accessors you almost never have to change, so get pennies, and that's going to return my pennies. And make sure your method type is an integer, and the just do the rest as you normally would. They get nickels, they get dimes. They get half dollars. And finally, they get dollars. And our final get method is actually not just all these accessors. Our final accessor is going to be get balance. In public integer, because it's returning our balance, get balance. And recall that we have to use get balance because in our piggy bank tester, we said get balance. And what we're going to return here is, people are going to think, oh, just add up all the pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, and dollars. But you have to remember, it's my pennies times 1, but you don't have to write that, plus my nickels times 5, because each nickel has a value of 5, my dimes times 10, so on and so forth. Oh, that's a modulus. And again, this seems a little long to me, and I'm just going to cut it off at my quarters and format it. So we have generally everything we need for this code to run. So let's say, oh, we saved it, compile it. Let's see, my quarters, oh, oops. Quarters, yep. There we go, compile. Oh, I made a mistake right here. Yeah, you have to call upon the piggy bank, not other. There's no such constructor called other. So, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. And this should definitely work now. Compilation complete. We're gonna run it, and it says we have 17,023 cents. So next we're going to do these setter methods, and our setter methods are going to be set the withdraw and deposit, because what we're doing is, so what we're gonna do here is, like, let's say bank 1 dot withdraw, and we're gonna withdraw maybe 100 cents, and then later on though we're gonna like deposit let's say 50 cents. So our net balance should be 50 cents lower. And so next what we're gonna do is write those setters. So what setters do is basically, in our tester class, it sets one of our values in our objects to a number. Public void, because we're not getting any return values. Some people usually do integer because they think it's related to what values we're using, but it's not. Public void withdraw, and we're going to do public void public void deposit. Sorry, I'm really sleepy right now. And with these two values, the easy way to do this is, and oh, I'm sorry, our parameter is going to be money. This is the amount of money we're going to be depositing in or withdrawing. So if we're withdrawing, let's say $100, our pennies gets reduced by 100, or whatever our money was. But when we deposit, we gain that much money, so let's add that to pennies. And if I did this correctly, this is the final assignment. There's a couple of extra things you can do, which will actually take probably 10 more minutes or so. And if I did this correctly, it should come out as about 1680, 1690. Oh, I'm sorry, I did that to bank 1. So if I withdraw that to bank 2, 1670. Yep, 1670. Oh, 73. And so that's the final assignment if you want to just keep it like that. So if you want to go a step further, you can use if statements. If you're not very good at comp sci, I would just suggest just ending the video right here and waiting for Mr. Elliott to explain, because he's probably going to explain it better than me. So if you noticed, adding up by pennies is kind of an inefficient way to add money. The way we're going to do this is, say, if our money, and the way you write if statements in Java is if parentheses something, and if that is equal to true, then it's going to go on to our brackets, and we're going to say if money is greater than 100, or greater than or equal to 100, our dollars minus money divided by 100. So what this will do is, if our money is greater than 100, which means it can be converted into dollars, let's say like 650 cents, then it's going to subtract our money, 650 cents divided by 100. But if you remember, integers don't carry over decimals, so it'll automatically kind of round down for us. So it'll say my dollars minus 60. Wait, my dollars minus, oh no, my dollars minus 6. So I can get 6 less dollars. And then next you're going to go into my new money is equal to the modulus of 100. So the reason we do this is because we need to figure out how much remaining money we have left. And that will give us the money in cents. So we can convert that into half dollars. Then we can convert that into we can convert that into quarters, nickels, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies. And pennies are a special case since they're just one. But let's just finish writing this down. So if money is less than 25, my quarters is equal to 20 money divided by 25, and the remaining money is modulus of 25. We're going to go into dimes. And then nickels. And finally, we're going to go into pennies. And oh, I actually see an error right now. The problem with doing this is you also have to check that money is not equal to 0. And these double ampersands mean that both conditions have to be true. If I had it as two of those L things, then it means either of the statements have to be true. But we have to have both, because if money was equal to 0, then we would be dividing by 0 later on. The reason is because we use a modulus, not this, by the way. For those who think that I was being stupid. And finally, we're going to just copy all of this and just paste that right into the deposit. Yeah. And after that, we just change all of these to plus. So basically, once it has the lowest amount of like coins or dollars it can use, it automatically skips all of the rest of the steps and just finishes the method. Let's see if this compiles correctly. Okay. You'll still get the same compile, but by doing this, you don't get a bunch of pennies or nickels or dimes. In all technicality, you might get negative dollars or negative dollars or negative nickels, so on and so forth. But that's a whole different story, and it's a little too complex to explain right now. And let's see, what else can we do to improve this? Let me pause the video and figure out if I can do any improvements, and I'll be right back. So I checked my code again. Everything seems to be in check. There's actually not more that you can add unless I go into a lot more complex stuff like arrays and so forth. So I'm just going to end the video here. See you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed this video.